Is preparing for live streaming. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and whoever is going to watch later, and good day to everyone. Here we are with the second episode of the talk show, Rising Beyond Barriers. And it's me, Priya Sitaraman, with Sarika Gupta as a guest for today's talk show. Women's Inc. is an online global platform for women entrepreneurs to come together, support each other, and grow and expand and network, collaborate on a global platform. It is our sincere effort to bring and showcase all the women entrepreneurs on our talk show series. The concept is rising beyond barriers. Yes, how each woman struggling all the way out and how she is rising beyond and above the barriers. So here with us today, Sarika Gupta as a guest. Thank you so much, Sarika. Over to you. And tell us about your entrepreneurial journey and how did it all start and how the idea sparked. What do you do? Tell us about yourself.
Thank you so much, Priya, and hello to everyone. I am Sarika Gupta, living in Vancouver for almost 20 years now, mother of two beautiful girls. And so for myself, I work full time at YVR International Airport. And about my business, it deals in more in financial segment. I started about 2.5 years ago. So that was
Mhm.
the time when COVID started. People started losing their jobs and they were laid off. There were not many hours that were given to people. So that was the time I understood that one source of income is not a very good source of income. So we need to see more opportunities. Since we all came here, we all lack little bit of the knowledge about the finances. I always wanted to learn some more about the finances that works here, but did not know how to start and where to start. And everybody is busy in their own lives, house things, life goes on, work. So it was hard to balance out. So that's why I always wanted to learn but did not know where to start from. So luckily, one of my family friend, he shared this opportunity with me, and
Mhm.
I really liked it and I jumped into it. So I work for World Financial Group. So this is one of the fastest growing company here. And the very first reason for me starting this is I wanted to learn finances for myself so that our hard earned money, we know how to balance it, how to save it, and how to grow it. Because
Mhm.
we are so busy making money, but we don't know how to save and how to grow it. Um, that is why you can see that more and more people, they are living paycheck to paycheck. It's not that they are not smart, it's just they are so much busy in their lives, so they don't want to get out of that, or they
Mhm.
don't have too much time to take another opportunity. They don't want to risk their job. They want to start something, but they want to have a fixed income on the side as well. So luckily with this company, you learn for yourself, you take care of your finances.
Mhm.
And when you do this, your kids see that, because one of the most important parenting tip is kids don't learn when you tell them. They learn
Mhm.
when they see that. So
True.
when my kids, they see me doing this, so they at least they know a little bit how the finances work. They
Mhm.
can take me as a role model that if my mom is doing it, so we have to keep doing, or we have to have the leadership skills in ourselves. So that
Mhm.
was another good thing. Another thing is When you start, this is a very low cost investment. Uh, you do this, and at the same time, you can keep doing what you are doing. You don't have
Mm,
to quit your job. You don't have to stop it. The only
mm,
thing is you have to start balancing out. So the time that I used to sleep, maybe doing window shopping, maybe doing something that was good at that time, but it was
mm,
not important. You need to come out of your comfort zone a little bit
mm,
and start doing something that is worth doing, so you can become a role model for other females. Because since our job or our work is more into finances, so when I come across other females, most of them, they always end up saying, we are not very good in numbers, our spouse take care of the finances. It's not that we are not smart, but when we both are on the same page, we both, me and my husband, or any female and their husband, if they both are on the same page, I think they can make a better decision for themselves. And while we are doing this, you are making money at the same time. So, sky is the limit. You can come out of your paycheck to paycheck life. And this business, it has given me so much that that's what I always say to everybody. If not World Financial Group, then what? So this is what we are trying to give more confidence, because when you have the financial security, when you have the financial stability, you are more confident. And we don't judge anybody with the background, anybody with any background. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have people from the trucking background, we have
mm,
newcomers that have just immigrated here, we have people living here for last 20 years but have zero financial knowledge. So we are open to everybody. We don't judge anybody. So this opportunity is given to everybody. It's the time that we take this opportunity. We are ready to
mm.
learn. So this is what we are trying to do.
So wonderfully and very apt, you've touched upon the so crucial life skill, I would say. As you said, there's so much, the women, most of the women, I think, maybe even if you're an entrepreneur, you leave it to your either your spouse or somebody else to take care of your finances. It's always like, oh, I'm not good with the numbers, as you rightly said. It's never been always sitting in that holding on to your comfort zone and never wanted to get out of it. Financial literacy and the awareness is such a life skill and the need of the hour, as you said. It is so good and important thing. And you also rightly said about imparting this knowledge to the youngest generation and for our children. All the more reason to help them because this generation, the youth, is so much addicted to the digital and the technology and whatnot. And we see lot many struggles that they go through. They face challenges. Mental health is being disturbed. How much important is to be aware of your own finances? Forget about others. I mean, you're getting into the knowledge of doing some business. Hats off to you. You've done that, taken that step. We are still not there. I think. What will you suggest being an advisor? I would call you as an advisor for somebody, a woman, layman perspective. If they haven't done anything, no knowledge, as you said, zero knowledge. How would you encourage, or how? What will be your tips for them to start? Where should they start? Even if not being getting into this financial business as per, but on their day-to-day lives or managing your own finances, how do you think the women for today, how would you suggest, what would you suggest for them to go on, and what is that knowledge session, or where should we seek help?
Yeah,
So,
no, that's a very good thing. And this is what I am trying to reach out to other females as well. So,
okay.
the very first thing to start with is believe in yourself. So, sometimes we think, oh, we are occupied with, job, whatever we are doing. See, money will is just a byproduct. We all need money to survive, but more than money, what we need is lifestyle, a
Mhm.
good parenting thing for, because we need to be there for our kids. So Zoom era brought things so much good, like our business multiplied at 4 or 5 times. And one
Mhm.
of the most important, and like any other business as well. So right now, if I have my meetings, if I have my trainings going on, my kids are with me. Yes, I am busy with the meeting, but they know I am there. So sometimes it's just the way they think their parents are with them. It gives them good support that their parents are around. So the very first thing that I think every female should believe in yourself. You can do so much. And if I can do it, everybody can do it.
Oh,
Second
no.
is start from somewhere. Come talk to me. I'll guide you, or talk to anybody else. You don't have to start with me only. You start with anywhere, but at least to
Mhm.
start learning, because see, learning has no end. Like
Mhm.
even people in our business, they are here for years and they still say this is a school. And the very important tip is you should not think you know everything. We learn every single day. So believe in yourself, start from wherever you are, even if give a little bit. See, our business, we are doing full time. We most of us are full time job, something else, but we are building this business on a part time basis. So we are learning for ourselves. We have trainings provided. When I started this, I had zero knowledge, no nothing about finances. So I we started from we get the product partners. They come, they train us how these things work, how to manage our finances, how to save from wherever you are, how to increase your income, how to do that. So we are trained for that. So these are the trainings that have been provided to us. um, when you talk to people, you come across lots of negativity, because something that is growing too fast, lots of negativity is around too, right? So first is, whenever I talk to somebody, I ask them that is that your assumption, or do you know about it? So the very
Mhm.
first thing, you may have heard negativity, but at least come and do something, at least start from somewhere, so you know exactly that it was just an assumption and it's not the real thing.
Mhm.
So that is another advice, uh, what I have learned so far. Another good tip is to start thinking the importance of protecting our income. See, we are all here, mostly spouses with their families, right? The parents are still back home. Some parents are here, some are still back home. So
Mhm.
anything that comes up, it's only we have to manage. So if we properly manage, do a proper financial planning for ourselves within our budget, so at least
Mhm.
if tomorrow something happens, so we are prepared for it within our budget. So that is another tip that I would suggest every female to start looking into it, that
Mhm.
protecting our source of income is one of the important thing.
Mhm.
Another thing is, whenever you do anything, you sit with your spouse and understand what is he doing, because sometimes what I have heard during this 2 or 3 years, they both are on a different page, because it's the time, we don't have too much time. So I do my own, it's not that they don't want to share, it's just the time conflict. Some are working morning hours, some are working late evening. So try to be on the same page. Learn, discuss, share, and start from somewhere. Even if you are here, start from there. Don't think the time is never going to come. You have to make the time. So this is what we are learning here. It's not only it's the personality development. So now calendar is my boss. So whatever I'm doing, it's not just out of nowhere. Yes, things do come up, but calendar is my boss. So it's not only I am learning my finances, I am making money, I'm building my team, but at the same time, I'm doing my personality development. See, last I have done my master's in India in history. Computers was okay, not very good. But when I moved here, my job did not require too much computers, so I had no knowledge. I only knew what I had to use,
Yeah,
right?
the
I have
basics.
never done
Right.
PowerPoint before. It's very
Mhm.
easy. My kid, 11-year-old, can do so much nicer, right? So it's just this business opportunity gave me the time, gave me the path, gave me that platform where I can start learning how to do it. So
Wow.
it's
Mm,
not only you're learning, you're making money, but at the same time, you're getting your personality development. So I
mm,
did that. I like to speak, I like to get that recognition, but it
mm,
is this business platform that gave me that recognition. It gave
mm.
me a stage to speak in front of 3, 4,000 people. So,
Right.
these things matter a lot. And when
Yeah.
I do this, my kids are so happy. They feel so proud. So at
Mm,
that, when you see that, you are so happy. And so, these things are so inspiring. And
mm.
so belief is the first thing that we should always start thinking and start from wherever you are. So this would be my tip to other females.
That's great, and thank you so much. I think it's going to be an inspiration, and it's so much that you have to share. We will soon do a proper workshop on this financial literacy with you on
So
board.
thank
So
you.
I think that's a way ahead for all our viewers. Maybe I am still not there. So I think I'll take this as an opportunity and inspiration to come on, go ahead and start from that zero wherever I am right
Definitely.
now. So very, very crucial. I think it's a life skill and we must I really like the concept and idea what you said. It's not only about the business of what we are and to whatever business you are and whatever the opportunity, any entrepreneurial journey, it gives us so much, not only the financial freedom, your earning capacity or whatever it is shaping you for the better future, for the better version of you, and you stand there as a role model for your children, for the youth who's looking up to you. So yeah, that's a very important thing. So my next question to you, Sarika, what were the initial challenges that you had faced in the now there's always been teething issues once you set up, and for you, I think it was more so because you had another work, a full-time job opportunity where you are giving. We don't know much about it, but how did you balance both of it? And what were the challenges that you faced initially, or maybe you still facing? So, would you like to share it with our
Oh yeah,
viewers?
oh yeah. So unlike like any other business, right? We whenever we start something, we definitely face challenges. The very important challenge that I faced, definitely as I was working already a full-time job, full-time mom, I have lots of social activities going on. So was the balancing of time, how I balance it. So then that's how, so calendar, as I already mentioned, I made calendar my boss. Yes, not in the initial time, because that was the time you're learning. So always we used to think, oh, I have no time, because you don't have time if you work 10 hours or 8-hour shift. And then you have to cook, you have to clean like any other females would do, right? So you are kind of so occupied. You want to sit down, watch TV, or talk to your friends. So basically, when you see your day, you don't have enough time. But when you start uh, seeing the priorities, when you start making the list of the things that are more important for you, so I think that really helped me, that
Mhm.
start seeing the priority list, making calendar your boss. Another challenges that I faced was when I started this, as when you start something, you have to market yourself. You have to
Mhm.
come out with other people and let them know what you're doing. Because until you do, until you share, they don't know what you're doing. So
Mhm.
as you have to market, you have to share the financial, whatever you are doing with other people. And the very first time when you share, you will share with your family and friends, because they know you are good, they know you are confident, but they have never seen you as a financial advisor. So definitely when they are dealing with money, they want somebody that they can trust. They know that that person has knowledge. They are right, because they have never seen me doing that. But
Mhm.
all I knew was, in order to face the challenge, you have to keep doing it. You can't just stop. Keep grinding. Don't quit. Keep, have patience. I knew I'll do it. So keep patient, don't quit, and keep grinding. One day you will get the result. Whenever I used to see my reason behind it, so my reasons are my girls and my individuality. So those were two important reasons why I started this business. So those were two important reasons that I always start looking up to whenever there were ups and downs in my business. So whenever there were downs, I always look at these two reasons why I started this, and then I used
Mhm.
to start going up and doing it. We are told, and that was one of the part of the training, that whenever you start something, you need a coach, you need a mentor to guide you, to help you, to support you. Because as I mentioned, you have ups and downs, so you need somebody behind. So he was there, always help, always support me. His name is Amit
Mhm.
Sapani. So he was
Mhm.
the one, he helped me, he's still helping me to guide me. He had trust in me that Sarika, you can do it. So you
Mhm.
need that mentor. And in the beginning, what we were doing is I was uh, taking his belief, I was borrowing his belief that
Mhm.
yes, I can do it. And I used to share my idea, my business opportunity, my business plan with my friends and family. And now they can see that I am still in this business for last 3 years. They can every day see me because they are the ones that have eye on you, that, oh, is she still there or she has quit? So if
Mhm.
you quit, it's going to be the loss. So I know, no, I have to keep doing it. It will take
Mhm.
me somewhere. So now here I am, and they are the ones that are coming me. Yes, everybody has not joined me. Yes, everybody is not giving me the business, but they have started trusting me. Any advice, they call me, they discuss with me, and this gives me a good feeling that no, I can do it. So yeah, so I think the only way I can tell you is, in order to face those challenges, is just keep doing it and you can do it.
Yeah, the trust factor, as you pointed out, is very, very crucial. Uh, you're making money or you're growing your business leaps and bounds. It doesn't matter. So all you need to do is keep going, continue what you're doing, have that faith in yourself, build that confidence. Okay, yeah, we fail, we often fail, we fail multiple times. It's okay. Just treat this as a challenge and it's a stepping stone for our future success, right? How does your day look like? What are your daily goals? Do you set some daily goals in your maybe in your self growth journey or even in your entrepreneurial journey? What does it look
Yeah,
like?
definitely. So because we are not an employee, so we are not kind of bounded by 9 to 5 job. And
Mm,
when you come back, once you're 5 o'clock, you quit, you clock out, and then you are done. Okay, now this is my own time. So unlike that, when you start as a business entrepreneur, it is 24/7. So what exactly we do in our business is, first we get knowledge, we
mm,
share that knowledge with other people, and we start building our team. So we deal in finances. So we educate people how those finances work, especially
okay.
in Canada. So we have
Mhm,
a team. It's a teamwork. It's not my own.
mhm,
It's I'm building my own team. So if I have nothing on one day, my team will have something for me. So I have
mhm,
to plan my day according to my own schedule, according to my own meetings. We have trainings going on. And at the same time, I have to have some time for my team as well. So
mhm,
this is how my day. So every day before I go to sleep, I always see, okay, so this is my day for tomorrow. So yes, we do have surprises sometimes, but most of the time I always set up, okay, so if my job finish at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, if I'm working on that day, so
mhm,
after two, because until two I'm working somewhere, so I have to go according to that. But once I am home, once I clock out, then it's my own day. So then I see, okay, what my kids' activities, I have to plan it out. Then I have to see how my day for my meetings, my trainings, my teams, if they need me for anything, so I should be always there. And in
mhm,
between, I find time for my house things, cooking. So cooking, sometimes I do, for 2 days I just put it in the fridge, and this is how I plan. Or my kids, they so see, another thing what we do, it's not only my individuality, my independence, it's my kids too. So my daughters, now they know how to make their own sandwich. They can all make their own salad. They can make their own smoothie. So now they are becoming independent as well at the same time. So
Mm,
it is kind of a teamwork outside and at home as well. So my husband, he has his own schedule. He knows what he has to do. So this is how
mm,
I plan, because being a mom, I have to plan everything so that I give good time to my kids as well, my
mm.
team, my business, and my work. So making calendar my boss, so that helps me a lot. And a day before I go to sleep, like 5 minutes, I just sit down and see, okay, this is my day for tomorrow, and this is how I plan. So I think that is how everybody should do it.
Yeah, we keep learning and we learn from each other,
Oh
right?
yeah, oh
And
yeah.
everything is an inspiration. That's how you don't quit and you keep motivating yourself. Have there been any failures or significant failures or challenges for that matter? What did you learn from that? What would you like to share it?
Failures, not I can think of, but yes, challenges I did had. Um, I studied like maybe years ago. I have done my master's and everything, but when I started this business, so our business is federal regulated, so we are all licensed by the government. So when
Okay.
we start this business, we have to get the license, because in this country, whatever you share, and especially in finances, you have to have the license for it. So in order to get the license, you have to take tests. So I was kind of, it was hard in the beginning for me to get back to the study routine, with so many things going on. So that was, I think that was one of the challenge that I really faced. But as I
Mhm.
mentioned, when you look at your goals, when you look at your dreams, when your trainer is behind you and he's supporting and guiding you, so those things help me to pass that license. Otherwise, I don't know I'll be doing. So those things, they help me. Yes, I was up and down, but those things, they really helped me to overcome that. And now here I am. And the same thing I'm trying to motivate and sharing with my other friends and other team members as well. That's, yes, there would be, because everybody has different plus point. They are strong in one field, they may not be strong in the other one, but we
Mm,
can't just leave it because you think you are not good. But
right.
when you start doing it, so these are the good things that I really like about my business. You
Mm,
learn for yourself, you help other families regarding the finances. We deal in all different insurances, we deal in investments. We have tied up with big banks, TD Bank, RBC, those banks, big insurance firms. So their
mhm,
product partners, they come and they train us. And now most of the trainings are online, so it saves lots of time, because pre-COVID, we used to go out for all those kind of trainings, in the
mhm,
office or at their branch or wherever. But now these things have saved so much time. So we can do so much from our home. So yes, in the beginning, those were the challenges, but I knew I can do it. And I just kept grinding it, not quitting. So here I am today.
yes, I mean, applauds to you, as I said, for, I mean, starting something and stabilizing 2 years plus and counting in the finance segment is what every woman should aspire. If not, not getting into starting up something on your own, or at least to manage your own. So, do you also have products like for loans or anything? How does it work here in Canada? If any woman who's starting up any kind of entrepreneurship, any business, home-based business or startups, so what is the funding? And do you also have products? And maybe we could cover all of this in our workshop webinar series, maybe.
I can give you a little bit idea. So I work for World Financial Group. So that is the
Mhm.
company I work for. We are tied up big banks, as I mentioned it to you, big insurance
Mhm.
firms, investment firms. So we are tied up with those banks. So we don't
Mhm.
have any product of our own. So we
Okay.
are kind of bridge in between the client
Mhm.
and these banks, and we provide them the solution. So what we do is we are basically educating them And at the same time, we are giving them the solution. So when we sit down with a client,
Mm,
we educate them that, okay, we try to understand what, like where they are coming from. We just don't give what, they ask for. So we
mm,
sit down first with them face to face, either on Zoom or in person, whichever they prefer, or in the
mm,
office, or wherever they want to meet us. So we try to manage that. And then when we sit down with them, we try to understand where they're coming from. So, what is their income? What is their expenses? And we try
mm,
to see what is important for them. We provide them solution. So, as
mm,
we all say, when you sit down with a doctor, you have to explain them everything that is going on. Because if you
mm,
don't explain them everything, they are not able to guide you properly. They are not
mm,
able to prescribe you properly. So,
mm,
when we sit down with our client, we understand where they're coming from. We give them the solution that these are the important things for you. If they
mm,
need insurance, if they have lots of saving, we guide them that this is the best place to, because we all know how to make money, but not too many of us would know how to grow money. So
right.
sometimes they believe that they want to see their money, as
Mm,
we are told, or we all know, that in order to grow the money has to disappear for some time. So when you buy a house, your
mm,
money is in the house. You can't see the money, but you can see the house.
mm,
And you know how
mm,
the housing market is in Vancouver and whole British Columbia, right? So you
mm,
have to let money go out for some times. So
mm,
people, even like me, so we think if we put the money in the banks, in the GIC, that money grows. But we don't know, they are not even beating the inflation rate. So we
mm,
have to guide them. Decision is all theirs. They are the ones
mm,
that decide. But we are the ones to provide them the solution, that see,
correct.
these are the things that are important for you. You have money in the account in the GIC. If you put it in this account, that money will grow with the principal security. So, there are different funds, there are different ways of investing money in which your
Mm,
principal is guaranteed. They don't know that. So, we have to educate them. There are
mm,
people, RESP, Registered Education Saving Plan. So, lots of newcomers or even people living here, some people believe in that, some people don't. So, we have to educate them that why this is important for you, why you
mm,
should have it. So, there are
correct.
different income protection, as I mentioned it to you. So those
Mhm,
are important because we are the ones that are working. If something happens to me today,
mhm,
the money that is being brought by me to the home, it becomes $0. My
correct.
husband has to take care of the kids, so that his money becomes zero. So how are we gonna sustain? How are they gonna sustain if I am not around? So
Mhm,
we have to understand the importance of it. So we have to understand how these insurances, they can be a great way of savings and increasing your money value at the same time in a tax deferred way. Why
mhm,
RRSP is important, how much you should have it. There are lots of people, they have heard about it, but
mhm,
they don't know how much they should put and why they should put in that and
mhm,
who should put. Because even people making 30, $40,000, they have heard about RRSP and they start open putting money. There is nothing
mhm,
wrong about it, but we should
mhm,
know the numbers. So these
correct.
are the things what we educate them. And
Mm,
this is what we get educated. So when I started this, I only knew about the names, but I did not know how it works.
mm,
So the very first thing that this business gave me is the knowledge about all these investments, these insurances, and everything. So they gave
mm,
me the knowledge. So now
mm,
I'm trying to utilize that for my family, and I'm trying to help and share the same learning with my other friends and family and the people that we know.
okay.
We believe in team building because in order to share with other people, we have to know people.
Mm,
And this business is entirely on trust. When you deal in finances, you want to sit down with person that
correct.
you can
Mm,
trust. So I know 10, 20, 40 families, but how about the other? We have more than 35 million population here, and we
mm,
have ways of building our business in whole North America. So US has 350 million plus population. So, our target is to reach out to more and more people because we
mm,
are trying to educate them. Everybody has the right to learn how the finances work. And we are
mm,
trying to help people. And in this whole scenario, we are paying paid for it. So we are
Mm.
not doing charity, but what we are trying to do is we are trying to reach out to people so that they can trust and they can start learning for themselves. So they
Mhm.
need that product, but they don't have too much knowledge about it. We
Mm.
get the knowledge from the product partners and we share this knowledge with the others. So we don't have any product of our own. We get the product from the same banks, same
Mhm.
places that they will be getting it, but we give them with education. So what
Right.
we are trying to do is from transactional approach, we are
Mhm.
switching this business or trying to switch to educational approach. So this is what
Okay.
we are trying to do now.
Okay. Basically, guiding and giving everything in front of you on a platter. Okay, this is what it is. Maybe this will suit you better, right? Yeah, that makes more sense, I think.
They
Yeah.
decide because we can't force anybody, but we
Right.
can
True.
only, as you mentioned, we can only present them that
Mm.
these are the important things for you. You
Mm.
decide because sometimes, they know, but they're waiting for somebody that they can
To
trust. So
like
our
a
business is,
reassurance or education.
yeah, within their budget. So, we
Mm.
don't want to give them anything that does not suits in it. So
Mm.
within their budget, we are trying to set up their financial planning so that they can have a better future. And then we see how slowly things goes. And sometimes they are the ones, the clients are the one that start working with us because they
Mm.
understand the value of it
Yeah.
and they want to share the same knowledge with their loved ones too.
Mm.
So this is what we are trying to do.
Okay. You said you mentioned that you have a team, you work with a team. So do you plan to expand your team as well? If so, what do you like? How do you recruit them? How do you, what are the qualities that you look for? And
See, we don't judge anybody with what they are doing. Only
mm,
thing what we is they should be passionate, they should be
mm,
ready to learn, and they should have belief in themselves. And if they don't have it, we are there to help and support them.
mm,
So yes, it is all team building because we all believe in passive income. So passive income is something, if you are not working, your team
mm,
is working and you are getting paid for that. So
okay.
in order to reach out to more and more people, we need more people. Like it,
Mm,
the team building is pretty much like, how McDonald's or Tim Hortons or any other big franchisee,
okay.
how they make more. They make more with
Mm,
opening more outlets. So team building is like opening more outlets. So as
mm,
I know only, they say 20 families, but in
mm,
order to share to other 20, because that 20 is going to be done one day, how
mm,
should I reach to other families? So
understand.
when I share the same idea with my 20 families, they
Mhm,
want to share the same because they understand the importance of it. So they
mm,
go out and share the same idea to their loved ones.
mhm,
Some becomes your client. Not everybody
mhm,
starts with you. Some become your client because everybody wants to save money for themselves and grow
mm,
it. So some become your client.
mhm,
Some realize this as a great opportunity. They start with you as I started, and
mm,
some becomes a referral for you. They say, okay,
mm,
I am not at the moment, I'm busy with or something else going on in them, in their family or in their lives. So they say, I like the idea. I'm not
mm,
ready right now, but I might share this to my friend. I can give you reference. So they might come and,
mm.
look into this idea, this opportunity. So
Okay.
this is how we believe in team building so that we can reach out to more and more people, opening
Okay.
more outlets. And when we work as a team, it is like we are helping each other. We are
Mhm.
helping to grow so that we all grow at the same time. So we have mentors, whatever they teach me, I share my learning with my teammates. And the best
Mhm.
thing about this business, what I really like is I want to give them everything, whatever I know. I don't want to hide because you come across lots of businesses where people or you can see the leaders, they don't want to share the tricks with or important things with their teammates because then they will become their counterpart you know but in this business the best thing is I want to share everything that I know with my
Mhm.
team because if my team is growing, I am growing. So we all have invested interest in each other,
Mhm.
and that's
Mhm.
what we want. So if my trainer gave me his all learning, his help, support, that's here I am today. So
Mm,
he's growing because I am growing. So same thing when I share the same knowledge with my team, so we all grow together. So this is what, and we don't judge anybody. Only thing is you should ready to learn and believe
mm,
in yourself that you can do it.
okay. Yeah. So here is to all our viewers, if you have not been working, if you have never been into entrepreneurship, or if you're just looking for that passive income, yes, approach Sarika Gupta. So she is there as your mentor, as a guide, or as a team leader. She can be there. I mean, it's up to you. So anybody can join in your team, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
oh yeah. We are really looking forward to hear and talk to more people so that we
yeah.
all can grow together. And
Mm,
since we all come from different parts, because mostly immigrant here, right? So we
mm,
all moved here for a better life, better
yes,
future to give the best to our kids. So
mm.
here I am. Anything, any questions, feel free to call me, email me. So my number is Sarika Gupta, 778-683.
We can post it later. I mean, so I don't know if people will be able to. So once we share it, we will share your number as well for people to get in touch with you. So I think that'll be a good idea
Yeah,
so that it stays
definitely.
on my mind. Yes. How do you keep yourself calm and composed? There are ups and downs, and of course adverse situation challenges, it keeps popping every time, every now and then, every moment, isn't it? How do you keep yourself calm and composed? Because finance is one thing, of course, for everybody. Every business is a lot, involves a lot of risk taking, and you need to balance your state of mind. You need to have that calm emotions and de-stress yourself so that you can take on any more challenges, right? So what are your de-stressing activities? What do you do?
See, definitely as we all talk like business and especially in finances, it's kind of lots of stress going on, ups and downs as we do. So first thing what I always look up to my reasons why I am here, being a role model for other females, I can say, other, kids or youth, as we were just discussing. So, and when you see you are reaching somewhere, and that's what you always wanted to be, you are kind
Mm,
of, you feel so much blessed that, okay, you are at the right place, right time. I do lots of meditation that really helps me, reading lots of good books sometimes it helps, listening to the leaders. So that's what we have in our leadership trainings. So when you listen to top leaders in our business, or not even our business, anywhere, podcast, so that helps us. Lots of trainings are there, so it kept you going when you have
mm,
downtime. There are certain times you don't feel good, so when you get into these trainings, because willpower definitely plays an important role, but these
mm,
atmospheres there are more important than the willpower. So sometimes these, if you are in that kind of atmosphere, it really
mm,
helps you. um, you can, when you listens to other trainings, you can hear when other leaders are also going through the same, same scenarios, same problems, how they have taken care of themselves. So that helps and guides you. So
mm,
meditation, listening to podcasts, um, sometimes having a me time, something, doing nothing, just sitting in your room,
mm.
taking a
Yeah.
note and just writing something, your goals, your dreams, whatever happened. So, just thinking about it, writing it down, it helps. So it is helping me. Having good friends around. So by the grace of God, I have best of the friends. So they are always there when I need them. So sometimes you
Mm,
want to, my parents, I talk to them when I have something inside. Okay, just let it go. You want to cry sometimes, just let it go. So these things helps. So, and God is there. So always I have lots of belief in God, that God is always there and to help and guide me, mentors, leaders. So everything is, so this is what I do for myself.
That's good. Yeah, venting out is very, very important. It's so crucial, and we need to take care of our mental health so that we keep going. Look for the reason where you started, why you
Yeah,
started. So that's always a best thing to do, so that you get more energy, more power, right?
definitely.
Uh, so thank you so much, Sarika, for sharing such valuable insights, and lot more still on the way. So we're going to soon come up with that knowledge sharing session, I would say,
Oh,
financial literacy. So I would request and invite you as a speaker
thank you.
on our platform. And last but not the least, before we end up, what will be your suggestions or recommendations, like advice to someone who is new, as a newcomer, or the youth, the young generation who's going to start up, the young entrepreneurs, youth entrepreneurs, and who's starting up fresh? So, what would be your advice?
So definitely for everybody, I would say believe in yourself. As I always said, believe in yourself, believe in the Almighty. He has definitely planned something good for us, and whatever happens, happens for the good. So if and be open-minded to any opportunity that comes. If something that involves lots of risk, I say no, but something that does not. So be open minded for all the opportunities that come across you. Be ready to learn. There is no, and the best thing about this country is there is no age limit. You can start your
Mm,
career in any age. You can start learning at any age. So those things are so important. Male, female, kids, youth, old, doesn't matter. You should be ready to learn. We are there to guide and help you. Not me, everybody else is also there. So only thing is you have to reach out to people. So you should start from where you are, reach out to the people, trust people sometimes, because sometimes we are so
mm,
negative that if something bad had happened to you, you start losing trust in people. But not
mm,
everybody is the same. So try to understand people, try to trust them, and be open minded what things are going around you, ready to learn, believe in the God, and start from wherever you are. Don't think, okay, 20, because sometimes the thing is, we always think about those things that you don't have. We don't understand the powers, we don't understand the things that we have. So try to take the best out of that. Try to take the advantage of the things that God has given you, because lots of people, they say, oh no, I have kids, but make them your power. That okay,
mm,
because lots of females that you come across, they say, they are right that we have small kids, or we can't do this, we can't do that. No, make them the reason that I am in this business, I am in this business for my kids, I'm in this business for my individuality, that people should know why, who is Sarika. So same thing, make them your reason, make them the power, that okay, I'm in this business or any other business because of my kids. So they are the support, and they will be giving you the support one day. So try to get the best out of what you have. You are in the best place. Canada is one of the best country, especially for immigrants. We have lots of opportunity. Open
mm,
mind, gather whatever you can, learn wherever you are, and start something from whatever you have. So don't ever
mm,
think, because lots of people, like I come from a business family, I always wanted to do business, but I did not know what, and I did not have enough funds on me. So
mm,
this business opportunity came into picture. So I just started it, because nothing could be better than this. So
mm.
get what you have and believe in the God, you'll be there one day.
Yeah. So beautifully and well expressed, so beautifully shared, and all the wisdom, everything is a gem, I would say. Yeah, we have come to the end of this session. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much,
Oh, thank
Sarika
you, Priya.
Gupta, for doing this today, and sharing all the insights, all the valuable insights, I would say, for what you had gone through, and the for the newcomers, for young entrepreneurs who are starting up. Beautiful advice, beautiful suggestions, and for all women out there, how important is the financial literacy, or the awareness, or the knowledge, for that matter. So thank you everyone for watching us live today, and whoever is going to watch it later. Do come forward if you are one of the entrepreneur who is going to start up, or you've risen, and you want to share it with the world. What were the challenges, and what you learned from them? So here we are. We are giving you the platform to talk and share it with the world. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye
Thank you
bye.
for having me in the show, and thank you, everyone.
Yes.